Alright, so this is going to be a full basic guide to Malzahar with commentary. This is a Diamond 4, Diamond 3 game. And I'm pretty much going to explain to you guys items to build, runes, matchup, all that good stuff. The focus of this video is going to be to help you guys gain some ELO or MMR for next season so you guys can get a head start. And we're going to do this by playing Malzahar, which is pretty much, I'd say, the most consistent mid laner right now, and the one that's probably gonna be the easiest one to carry with, especially in the lower elo where you can catch people off guard that are positioning poorly, which is really seen a lot in lower elos. And you can also do cheeky plays like flash ulti or flash silence, but pretty much most people in lower elos don't buy QSS or anything that will really disable your ulti, so it's really useful. And most likely, if they do buy it, they'll forget to use it or won't use it fast enough, and by then they'll be dead. So that's why Malzahar will be really good to carry as well in the lower elos. So the best generic build for Malzahar is going to be Morello's, Ionian Boots, Lyandra's Torment, Rylai's, Void Staff, and Rabadon's. For runes, you're going to take Sorcery, Arcane Comet, Mana Flow, Absolute Focus, Scorch, and then for your secondary, you're going to take Domination, Taste of Blood, and Zombie Ward. So for matchups, your Malzahar pretty much, you just push the lane. You just use E and W, just push the lane, and then wait until you're level 6, call in for a gank, get a kill, and then you just keep doing that. But if you're against melee champions, then make sure to always use your autos, your abilities to poke them out, and try not to push the lane, and I'll make sure they miss as much CS as possible. But for every other matchup that is not a melee matchup, you just want to keep pushing the lane as fast as you can. And then look for roams, looking for placing wards, place wards in the jungle until you're level 6. Then you call in your jungler or you go for a gank. Another thing that makes Malzahar really good in lower elos is his spell shield. So it allows you to make mistakes because you have the shield up and you're less vulnerable to ganks. So that's really good too. So pretty much for laning phase, what I'm doing is just pushing the lane because I'm against Syndra, of course. Make sure I ward both sides so I don't get ganked. And then I have heal and flash if I do get ganked, and then there's a way to escape. But for summoners, you can pretty much take flash, heal, flash exhaust, flash TP. It really depends. If they have a lot of assassins, then go flash exhaust. If you're just trying to live or get the nice movement speed, then go for heal. You can also go ghost too as well for positioning. And but I guess the most used summoner would probably be flash and TP, just so you can get those TP roams, and then you could TP back to lane and just keep pushing the lane out. Alright, I'm gonna skip the video until more interesting parts, because pretty much all I do here is just keep pushing the lane, go back, push the lane, and look for roams, look for wards, like I said before. So I see Hecarim and Leona going for a gank, and I maneuver my way to give Syndra the worst positioning she can probably get. And I use all my abilities, and then ult, which is what you want to do to get the most damage. But some scenarios you kind of just want to ult right away, just because they might have flash or they might react to it, so you just want to ult just to get it out of there. And I'll show you guys some more examples in a little bit, But yeah, that's what you want to do. So we killed mid lane, we got mid tower, and I look bottom lane for a roam, which is what you want to do when you're really kind of beating your lane like this, where they're not even, like, mid lane can't show up for sure. Like, they're dead, the lane's pushed in, the tower's gone, they have to react to that wave. Bottom lane's way too far up. This is a great opportunity to roam, and that's what you want to do, is you want to look for roams to get advantages on the top and bottom side for your team and translate that into wins. That was a great example of abilities to use, when to use it. Try to look pretty much when they're stunned, because I saw we have a Leona. You want to wait until she stuns for you to hit your Q, so that it's a for sure you hit your Q. And then Jax jumped in. I had my spell shield up. He couldn't stun me. I was able to use my abilities. And I still had flash and heal in case Caitlyn really needed it. Unfortunately, we were unable to get Taric, but it was still a really good roam. So Hecarim ping's on the way, and I really don't have ult up, and I don't really want to waste any of my summoners. I'm ready to go back, but he goes for it, so I'll help him out. And I use heal to save him. And then I just go back to base, and I'm going to fast forward into something more interesting where I can explain to you guys what's going on and what you guys should do. So like I said, just push the wave and then look for roams. Most likely you want to go bottom just because there's 2 players down there, so that's the most success rate. And bottom has Leona, which is really good. Has Caitlyn. When I ult, she can put her traps down. So here we go bottom. My plan here was to ult Taric, kill Taric right away just so he can't get his ulti out. But Hecarim ends up going for the AD carry, which is fine. It still worked out. I make sure to hit all my abilities, follow up and everything, and we pretty much just kill everyone and translate it into advantages like getting towers, more pressure, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So here I take blue buff, and then I see bottom is again way too far out. They don't realize how strong I am, and I decide to go for the kill here. So right away I realize I don't have ult up, and what I want to do is just try to poke this Taric before we fight. Make sure I don't just go in straight away without ult. And when I get ult up, wait until the carry oversteps and just ulti her with all my abilities and kill her off. Unfortunately, Taric gets away, but it was still a good roam. When you see the AD carry out of position, what you want to do is pretty much just ult first, but since I saw Leona ulti, I decided to silence and then ult because he was already stunned, so there's no way he was going to be able to flash away. And if I silence, then there's no way he can flash away anyways, and I get more damage out, which secures the kill. So you should probably do that. The main reason I didn't chase the Jax is because he's way too fast, and also he has his Q, which allows him to jump. So he was probably just going to jump over a wall or something. So I saw Jax was out of position, so I just ulted right away. But unfortunately he had QSS, which I did not realize at the moment. And what you pretty much want to do in fights or like sieging is just poke them as much as you can, but make sure you keep a safe distance from any abilities that might catch you off guard. But most likely you have shield up, so you should be fine. But make sure you just keep a distance, just poke until you fight, or you push them away from the tower and then you get the tower. Unfortunately, Caitlyn died, so we had to back off, and also Kentra's really low, so that's another reason we backed off. It was just pretty much me and him. So yeah, here the AD carry was dead, so we decided to do Baron. And I see, so pretty much I just stay far apart, just hit them with my abilities as much as I can, and then I see Jax move up, so I decide to ult and pretty much just keep using launch your abilities out, pretty generic, just stay far apart and unfortunately we lost a lot of teammates, I guess, but we still got Baron and we killed most of their teammates, so it wasn't too bad. I could have definitely played that better by I guess going for Kindred. I didn't realize he was that strong, or I could have just stayed. I could have used more of my abilities and then ulted Jax. I think I might have ulted too soon, honestly, but it was still pretty good, so I'll take it. We start up Dragon. I see Kindred jumps in the pit, so I automatically just go for him just because he's cut off from the rest of the team. And then I just ulti right away just because I didn't want to somehow get away. And then we just kill all of them pretty much. And then Jax just derps, I guess. I don't know what he was doing. We kill them, and then we go for the end. And yeah, that was pretty lame ending, but at least we won. So I'm just going to sum up what you should do, or the most generic or basic move on Malzahar is push lane, farm up, ward, make sure you don't die, push up, just farm. They'll most likely miss some CS on their tower, so yeah. Push up, farm, and then ward. Make sure you look for roams so you can help other areas of the map. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know what I should do to improve, and I'll see you guys next time.